Do you ever walk to the supplement store and wonder which protein powder you should be buying? If so, today we're going to provide you with the answers. I'm Shannon Clark and I'm with legsbumsandtums.com. One supplement that you definitely want to be picking up as a woman is a protein powder. A lot of women tend to think that protein powders are only for guys who want to build muscle, but that isn't really the case. In fact, for lots of women, protein powder can be even more important for you because you're not eating as much meat as most males do. That said though, there's a protein powder for each time of the day and you need to make sure you're matching your protein powder to the correct time. So, the first type of protein powder that you're going to come across is called the casein protein powder. Now these protein powders are a lot more slower digesting in the body, so you're going to want to eat those or have those specifically before bed. During this time, you want to be providing your muscles with that slow and steady release of the amino acids because you're going through the fasting period, and casein protein powder is perfect for this. Casein protein powder can also be used throughout the day. Say you don't have time to have an afternoon snack and you're looking for something, this is a good protein powder to turn to at this time. Another really cool thing to think about with casein protein powder is that it's a lot thicker in consistency and you can actually make really good puddings with it. So if you're someone who isn't so keen on the idea of drinking back a shake, try making a pudding and you'll get your protein in that way. The next type of protein powder that you can consider is a whey isolate protein powder. Now these protein powders are typically a little more expensive, but they're very high quality and they're going to break down very rapidly in the body. So you want to try and have this protein powder right before your workout or right after your workout. At this point, your body is just really hungry for those nutrients and the muscles are just basically going to suck them right up as soon as you feed it. So that's the time when you want this fast acting source of protein powder. You'll also notice that most whey isolates are going to be very, very low in carbs and very low in fat. So that's also kind of important for right in the post-workout period. You do want the carbs, but you're going to be looking to a carb source versus, having a protein powder filled with carbs or something like that. So whey isolate is the best thing to have before or after the workout. The next type of protein powder is whey concentrate, and this is very similar to the isolate. It's not quite as fast digesting, and usually you'll find they may be a little cheaper. You can still get very high quality whey concentrates, and these are good for before the workout, after the workout, having in the morning, anything like that. They're not really specifically designed for any special time like the casein or the isolate is, so feel free to pick these up and use them at any point. Finally, the last option that you might want to look into is those of you who are vegetarian or lactose intolerant. You can look into certain protein powders that are made specifically for this group of individuals. Egg white protein powder, for example, is really great for the vegetarians out there who will eat eggs or for those who are lactose intolerant. The nice thing about egg white protein powder is that it's virtually fat-free and carb-free. So for those who are really on the intense fat loss diets, these will work perfect for you. The second protein powder for the vegetarians is the soy protein powder. A lot of people are turning to this protein powder. One thing to take note of is check the soy protein powder a little more closely because some of them, the carb counts or the fat counts do get a little higher than say with your whey isolate or your egg white protein powder. So if you're looking to really be tight on your diet, you might need to cut back calories somewhere else just to kind of compensate for these extra calories. So check that out with the soy protein powder. And the third vegetarian-friendly protein powder is your hemp protein powder. That's another one that's getting a lot of attention. If you don't want to have any animal products, this is a great way to add more protein to your day and meet your requirements. And one final thing I want to mention before leaving off on the topic of protein powder is just when you're in the store, I really want you to make sure that you're checking for protein powder versus meal replacement powder. They come in the same tubs, so sometimes it's easy to get confused, and making the mistake of buying a meal replacement powder and using it as a protein powder wouldn't be the best of situations because the meal replacement powder is gonna have more calories and it also has the added fats and carbs right with it. These are essentially made to replace an entire meal, so if you go off adding them while eating your other meals, you're probably going to gain weight because of it, just due to the fact that you're taking in so many more calories. So check that you're getting just a protein powder. A quick scan over the label, making sure that the carbs are low and the fat is low, is going to guarantee that that's what you're getting. And finally, also make sure that you're not getting weight gainers. Weight gainers are like the king of the protein powders with the most calories, and those you probably want to leave to the males who want to get really bulky. For the female, for you want to stay with the lower calorie protein powder, so weight gainers are just no-go for you. So that's everything you need to know about protein powders. I'm Shannon Clark from legsbumsandtums.com. Make sure you check back more for great tips on how you can help succeed and reach your weight loss goals.